This story is about one of the most difficult to report and yet one of the most common forms of abuse of power. Allegations of sexual assault within an otherwise consensual relationship. In this case, two women's allegations against the author, Neil Gaiman.
Neil Gaiman has been called the most loved living writer. He's also one of the world's most successful writers. His books, Coraline, American Gods, Good Omens, The Sandman, sell millions of copies worldwide. His writing is adapted for Netflix and Amazon miniseries, Hollywood films and West End shows.
We set out to hear every side of this story, so threaded throughout this podcast, you will hear Neil Gaiman's position, and it's a denial of any non-consensual sex with the women we've spoken to, and of any unlawful behaviour. We've also spoken to two women friends, one a former lover, who had nothing but positive things to say about him.
We examined the women's allegations over many months. We interviewed and re-interviewed them, spoke to others, combed through emails and messages, reviewed photos and other documents. These two women have never met or spoken. They're separated by decades and continents, yet their allegations are materially similar. Neil Gaiman's position is that there is no similarity between their allegations, which are denied, and that all sexual activity with the women was consensual.
In October last year, I got an Instagram message from a young New Zealander called Scarlett. We're using her first name only to protect her identity. There was no hint there of the bombshell email that arrived a week later, an email in which she alleged that a famous British author repeatedly sexually assaulted her. I teamed up with Paul and we spent months testing her allegations, speaking to whomever we could and reading through piles of material, a reporting project that took us through Neil Gaiman's Scientology upbringing, his start in comic books, and ultimately to another woman with allegations of sexual assault against him.
You can listen to all 4 episodes of Master, the allegations against Neil Gaiman, for free today, wherever you get your podcasts.